Why do we say something gives us the willies? Walking past a graveyard, or maybe on a lousy date, or a lousy date who took you for a stroll in a graveyard. You might, develop a case of the willies, which is just a euphemism for being unsettled, frightened, or otherwise disturbed. So, who or what is a willie, and why did a bunch of them become synonymous with getting creeped out? As is so often the case with etymology, there's more than one possible answer. One of the most interesting is that the term originated with a ballet performed in 1840s Paris. Giselle is about a woman who falls in love with, well, the 19th century version of a player, a guy named Prince Albrecht who's left a trail of scorned lovers behind him. The protagonist dies of a broken heart, and then she meets other women who have been wronged. All of these spirits are led by the Queen of the Willies, and together, they set out to exact their vengeance on their earthbound former partners. The show made a spectacle of these spirits known as Willies, and honestly, it may have been that the audience got scared by their appearance, literally given a case of the Willies. Giselle was inspired by the Willies, a figure in Slavic folklore, embodied by a married woman who perishes before her wedding day. At midnight, these women leave the spirit world to dance for their own pleasure. Any man who sees them will die. Famous Italian composer Giacomo Puccini later adapted the story for his La Willy in 1884. In New Hampshire, there's also been some chatter that the tragedy of the Willie family might be the origin of the phrase. Back in 1825, Samuel Willie Jr. moved his wife and 5 children to Crawford Notch. In 1826, a drought led to a major landslide. Though the Willie house was spared, it was near a rock ledge that diverted the debris. The family was found outside. They couldn't have known it, but they probably would have survived had they not fled. Their fate is, honestly, certainly worthy of Willies. Another explanation says that frontiersmen who wore wool underwear, known as woolies, were often irritated by it. That tingling sensation might have been adopted to describe a general feeling of unease, or maybe kids who once called each other Willie Boy instead of Sissy are to blame. If these children were thought to be skittish and weak, then it stands they might have a case of the Willies. And in fairness to anyone named Willie or Willie, the name has definitely acquitted itself well in the past. Boxer Willie Pep is considered one of the greatest of all time, with a staggering 242 bouts and 230 wins. Willie Nelson and Willie Mays would also, probably have something to say about it.